A couple of weeks ago, 2 dead birds were discovered at the Federal Police site. We went down to investigate and found a further 4. On the following Sunday, another 3 birds were dead at Store Beach. All up now, we have a total of 26 dead birds from around the national park area where the birds are nesting.
Yeah, that's Manly bird. Yeah, that's penguin.
The penguin population at Manly is really important because it's the only mainland breeding colony of penguins in New South Wales. We know that we've got roughly 67 breeding pairs. The scale of the operation is quite phenomenal. Day 1, when we had the 6 penguins reported, we sort of got ourselves into gear and started working out what was happening. And the Monday night, we had people stationed at the beaches, so Quarantine Beach and Store Beach, and we had the penguin wardens on straight away, and they did a 12-hour shift down at Quarantine Station just to make sure those birds are okay.
Okay, those of you who have been involved before, I'm sorry if it's a little bit in-depth and lengthy, but I need to cover it for the new people. There has been a few changes if you haven't been here for a few days. The advice we've had now is he won't take a bait. If he hasn't taken it now, he won't. He's not interested in dead food. He can have live food, and there's plenty of it around. And he's wily enough that he's probably not going to get in one of the traps that we've set. So given that, we've pulled back to some core duties for national parks, and we're going to protect our penguins. So our main areas that we're looking after are Collins Beach here at the north, Store Beach, the next little beach heading down. We've got South Store Beach Point, so that's a rocky headland, and then we go down into Quarantine Beach. Basically tonight what we'll do is we'll break you all out into teams, and you'll be assigned a beach each or a headland each, and your job will be to patrol it, make some noise, show some lights, make sure your presence is known, but we want the fox to know you're there. Any other questions?
So we have people out there 24/7 basically sitting on those penguins to make sure that they get back to the nest safely and get out safely in the morning to go and feed. What we're doing, we're actually on penguin watch, so we're being around, so human scent, which will hopefully deter the fox, and we're also making sure that these penguins get safely to their burrows.
I think Parks and Wildlife have done everything they possibly could to deal with the incident as soon as they were aware that something was happening. I think the nature of the incidents, a fox that has come in from the urban area around national parks, foxes are always going to be there. Parks and Wildlife can bait inside the national park, but obviously can't bait in the urban areas, and from time to time, unfortunately, this will happen.
What's making this a really difficult exercise is the length of coastline that we've got to cover. It's also the difficult terrain. Now, if this one animal can do so much damage in 10 days, how can we ever estimate the problem that we have on foxes predating on our native wildlife? We've got everybody in the tent that we can possibly have in here who has either a great deal of knowledge about penguins or foxes or running incidents.
It's not catastrophic. It's devastating, but it's not catastrophic for this colony of penguins. We can save them, and they will go forward.
We will not stop this operation until we have no more fox prints, no more evidence of fox predation, or we actually have the fox itself.